To make lasagna, we need 400 grams of tomato paste, some milk, some oil, 500 grams of ground beef, a cube of Maggi, 400 grams of mozzarella cheese, some butter, lasagna pasta, and finally a lasagna container. First, we add the meat in a pot, then you add some oil to the meat. You have to smash the cube of Maggi in the meat and put the pot. Then you take the lasagna container, add some butter because you don't want that the pasta stick in the container. Don't forget to mix the meat. Then you take a spoon and add some tomato paste in the base of the container. Then you take the milk and add some of the milk in the tomato paste recipe and mix it. This is for the pasta to cook well. Once the meat is ready, we can begin to assemble our lasagna. First, we add a layer of pasta. After, we add a layer of meat. The next step is to add a layer of tomato paste. We continue with a layer of cheese and we repeat the process. Another layer of pasta, another layer of tomato paste with milk, and other layer of ground beef, a layer of cheese. To finish, we add one more layer of pasta, a layer of tomato paste with milk, and finally a layer of cheese. You microwave the lasagna for 25 minutes, and when the time is over, you have your lasagna ready to eat.
These are the ingredients to prepare the recipe. Half cup butter or margarine, 2 eggs, 1 cup or purple flour, 1 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips, half cup brown sugar cake, half cup chopped walnuts. Así es. Método de or preparate. Steep free or to 175 grados centígrados. Steep 2 degrees of 20 for 20. Steep 3 combine butter or margarine and chocolate chips in saucepan on low heat. Stir often until melted. Do not overheat. Remove it to a hot plate. Step 4 big eggs and mixing bowl until fronted and sugar and vanilla. Bit to mix up chocolate mixture to this mixture. Stir. Step 5 add flour and walnuts. Stir juice until moistened. Step 6 scrape batter into pan, spread evenly. Step 7 bake in oven for 25 minutes. Cool brown before cutting and smile and enjoy the brownie.
Ingredients: rice, milk, butter, milk cream, condensed milk, raising, water, and sugar. We add 3 cups of rice in a cooking pot. Next, we add 4 cups of water and we let boil for a few minutes. Then add 4 cups of milk. When the rice is dry finally, we add the condensed milk, milk cream, cinnamon, sugar, and the raising.
Hi, my recipe is cheese arepas.
We start by boiling the water in a pot. Uncover the bag of arepas flour. Put it in a large container. Dissolve the water with the flour. On the other and remove the cheese and cut it into slices. Dissolve if the together with the flour and the hot water. We add salt and sugar and with our hands we start to stir it. Then we make some balls with the flour hands and we are shaping the arepas. We take out pan of butter and in low heat we put the arepa to turn the air.
So, Julian, how much semi-sweet chocolate will you use? How many eggs will you use? Should the butter be melted? And how much chopped walnuts will you add?
Hello, the answer of Refri. I will use cup of the chocolate. I use 2 eggs. Yes, if I use half a cup and half a cup of chopped walnuts. One question: how many cups of rice do you use? 2 questions: how much water do we use?
3 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. In container will you make the dough? Will you add sugar and salt?
1. I will do it and love container where I add the ingredients. In 2. Yes, I make it a light bit of salt and sugar. Questions. 1. How many glasses of milk will you add? 2. How much pasta will you add? 3. How much oil will you add?
First answer, you add about a glass of milk to the tomato paste. Second answer, for each layer, I added 3 lasagna pasta. And the third answer is add about 2 spoons of oil to the meat.